Picture this: a small team of less than 200 people, operating in the shadows of global tech giants, just cracked a code that could rewrite the entire future of artificial intelligence. Not in Silicon Valley, not in a multi-billion-dollar research facility, but in China. This isn't a David versus Goliath story. This is a full-scale technological earthquake that's about to shake the foundations of how we understand artificial intelligence. Today, we're diving deep into the DeepSeek R1, an AI model that's doing something most experts thought was impossible. In the next few minutes, I'm going to take you on a journey that reveals how this breakthrough could transform everything from the technology in your pocket to the future of global innovation. We'll unpack 3 mind-blowing revelations that will change how you think about AI forever. First, we'll break down the jaw-dropping economics of innovation. How this team created an AI model that performs at the level of billion-dollar competitors, but at a cost that will make tech executives spit out their coffee. We're talking about delivering cutting-edge AI performance for just 2.5% of what other companies are spending. This isn't just a breakthrough, it's a technological magic trick. Second, we'll dive into the technical wizardry that makes DeepSeek R1 so revolutionary. I'll explain the mind-bending techniques that allow this AI to think differently, how it predicts multiple tokens at once, compresses information like a digital ninja, and develops reasoning capabilities that most AI models can only dream of. We'll translate complex tech into language that will make you feel like you've just discovered a secret of the universe. Finally, we'll explore the massive implications of this breakthrough. What does it mean for tech giants like Nvidia and Microsoft? How will it impact industries from healthcare to scientific research? And most importantly, what does this tell us about the future of artificial intelligence and human innovation? This isn't just another tech video. This is a front-row seat to a moment that could be remembered as the point where artificial intelligence truly began to transform our world. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, an investor, or simply someone curious about the future, what you're about to learn will challenge everything you thought you knew about AI. Get ready to have your mind blown. This is the DeepSeek R1 story. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single moment. Think you can handle the future? Prove it by dropping a like, hitting subscribe, and diving deep into the tech insights that most people never see. The DeepSeek origin. DeepSeek is not your typical tech breakthrough narrative. Imagine a small lab tucked away in the heart of China's tech ecosystem, operating with constraints that would make most researchers give up before they even began. This is a tale of innovation born from limitation, of brilliance emerging from what many would see as insurmountable challenges. When the United States imposed strict sanctions on Chinese tech companies, effectively cutting off access to cutting-edge computer chips and advanced technologies, most observers expected innovation to grind to a halt. But necessity, as they say, is the mother of invention. DeepSeek saw these restrictions not as a roadblock, but as a challenge to be conquered. Let's talk numbers that will make your jaw drop. While tech giants like OpenAI were spending a staggering $200 million to train their latest AI model, DeepSeek accomplished something remarkable with just $5.5 million. That's a mere 2.5% of what their American counterparts were spending. It's like winning a Formula One race with a budget compact car against million-dollar racing machines. But this isn't just about cost. The team at DeepSeek accomplished something that seemed impossible. They trained their AI model in under 3 million GPU hours, compared to the 30 million GPU hours other companies were using. To put that into perspective, it's like completing a marathon in a quarter of the time everyone else takes, and still finishing with a near-perfect performance. The context is crucial. This wasn't just a technological achievement, it was a statement. Operating under US sanctions that limited their access to top-tier hardware, the DeepSeek team essentially said, "We don't need your most advanced chips to change the world." They worked with reduced capability Nvidia H800 GPUs, chips intentionally hobbled by trade restrictions, and still managed to create an AI model that stands toe-to-toe with the best in the world. What makes this story truly fascinating is the team behind it. Less than 200 employees working in a relatively unknown lab, taking on the established titans of the tech world. It's a reminder that innovation doesn't care about company size, geographical location, or external constraints. Brilliance can emerge from anywhere, given the right combination of creativity, determination, and technical genius. As we dive deeper into the DeepSeek story, we're not just exploring a technological breakthrough, we're witnessing a paradigm shift in how we understand innovation, artificial intelligence, and the global technology landscape. This is more than just an AI development. It's a testament to human ingenuity, to the power of thinking differently when the odds seem stacked against you. The technical magic. Now we're going to dive into the technical magic that makes DeepSeek R1 so revolutionary. Buckle up because this is where things get truly mind-blowing. At the heart of DeepSeek's breakthrough are three incredible technical innovations that fundamentally challenge how we think about artificial intelligence. The first is a seemingly simple yet incredibly clever approach to numerical precision. Most AI models use 32-bit floating-point numbers, which require massive computational power. DeepSeek said, "What if we could do more with less?" Imagine trying to paint a masterpiece, but instead of using a full palette of colors, you're limited to just a few shades. That's essentially what DeepSeek did with numbers. They developed techniques to use 8-bit numbers for most of their computational heavy lifting, only switching to 32-bit precision when absolutely necessary. The trade-off? Slightly lower precision. The gain? A massive reduction in memory usage and computational requirements. But here's where it gets really interesting. Most AI models predict one token at a time. Think of it like solving a puzzle by placing one piece at a moment. DeepSeek rewrote that rulebook. Their model can predict multiple tokens simultaneously, maintaining 85 to 90% accuracy while essentially doubling the inference speed. It's like solving a puzzle by placing multiple pieces at once, instead of one painstaking piece at a time. The real game changer, however, is what they call multi-head latent attention, MLA. Let me break this down in a way that'll make sense. Think about how you compress an image. You remove unnecessary data to save space, but compress too much, and you lose quality. There's a sweet spot where you save memory without sacrificing the essence of the image. DeepSeek's MLA does exactly that with AI data. It compresses tokens first, which means using far less memory, and then trains on these compressed values. This isn't just a minor optimization, it's a fundamental reimagining of how AI processes information. By compressing data, the model focuses only on the most important parts, eliminating computational waste. The implications are profound. Most AI models require tens of thousands of GPUs because they need to store massive amounts of tokens in memory. DeepSeek's approach dramatically reduces this requirement. But it's more than just efficiency. By focusing only on the most important data, the model actually improves its performance. What makes this truly revolutionary is how these techniques work together. It's not just one breakthrough, but a symphony of innovations that fundamentally challenge our understanding of artificial intelligence. DeepSeek essentially discovered a way to make AI think more efficiently, more precisely, and with less computational overhead. This isn't just an incremental improvement. This is a fundamental reimagining of how artificial intelligence can work. We're witnessing the equivalent of moving from steam engines to electric motors, a transformation so profound it changes everything that comes after it. And we're just getting started. The bigger picture. Most mind-blowing aspect of DeepSeek R1 goes beyond technical efficiency. We've arrived at what many are calling the holy grail of artificial intelligence, self-developed reasoning capabilities. This isn't just another incremental improvement. This is a fundamental shift in how AI thinks, learns, and solves problems. Traditionally, AI models have been like highly sophisticated parrots. They could repeat and recombine information, but true reasoning? That was the dream that seemed just out of reach. DeepSeek R1 shatters that limitation in a way that sends shockwaves through the entire tech world. Here's the game-changing breakthrough. The researchers didn't explicitly program the model to reason step by step or verify its own work. Instead, they created a clever set of reward functions and objective problems. And then something extraordinary happened. The AI taught itself to reason. Imagine an AI that doesn't just spit out answers, but actually thinks through problems like a human would. It breaks down complex challenges, verifies its own work, and even knows when to seek help from more specialized models. This addresses the single biggest problem plaguing AI today: hallucinations. Most large language models generate one token at a time, trying to make each word make sense with what came before. It's like trying to tell a story by saying one word at a time, hoping it makes sense. DeepSeek R1 flips this entire approach on its head. It can now generate multiple tokens, create internal reasoning chains, and actually check its own work. The potential applications are nothing short of revolutionary. We're talking about AI that could solve complex scientific problems by breaking them down systematically, develop more accurate medical diagnoses by thoroughly exploring multiple hypotheses, create more nuanced scientific research by understanding the logic behind its own conclusions, dramatically improve problem solving across virtually every industry. But here's where it gets even more exciting. This isn't just about making existing AI better. We're looking at a fundamental reimagining of artificial intelligence's potential. It's like we've been driving a bicycle and suddenly someone hands us a rocket-powered motorcycle. The global implications are staggering. We're witnessing a moment that could be as significant as the invention of the computer or the internet. Industries from healthcare to scientific research, from autonomous vehicles to climate modeling, are about to be transformed in ways we can barely comprehend. This isn't just a technological breakthrough. This is a glimpse into a future where artificial intelligence becomes a true problem-solving partner, not just a tool. A future where AI doesn't just process information but truly understands it. And we're just at the beginning of this journey. In just 5 days, Nvidia, the undisputed king of AI chips, saw its stock plummet by 14.63%. We're talking about a company that was riding high, valued at nearly $2 trillion, suddenly experiencing a market tremor that sent shockwaves through the entire tech industry. But here's the mind-blowing part. This isn't a story of failure. This is a story of technological disruption that could reshape the entire AI landscape. Let's break down what's really happening. Nvidia has been the golden child of the AI boom, with Jensen Huang celebrated like a tech messiah. Their GPUs have been the backbone of AI development, with everyone from OpenAI to Google practically building altars to Nvidia's computational power. But DeepSeek R1 just changed the entire game. Imagine spending billions on the most powerful computational infrastructure, only to watch a small team in China prove that you don't need astronomical budgets to create world-changing AI. DeepSeek accomplished what would typically require hundreds of millions of dollars, using just $5.5 million and a fraction of the computational resources. The market drop isn't a death sentence for Nvidia. It's a wake-up call. This is what industry transformation looks like. Remember Jevons paradox? As technology becomes more efficient, demand actually increases. DeepSeek isn't killing the GPU market. It's about to explode it in ways no one predicted. Here's the brutal truth that's keeping Nvidia's executives up at night. DeepSeek proved you can create cutting-edge AI with significantly fewer resources. Their model performs at 85 to 90% accuracy while using a fraction of the computational power. It's like building a Ferrari engine that runs on the fuel efficiency of a hybrid. But this isn't about destroying Nvidia. This is about forcing innovation. The company that adapts fastest will win. And Nvidia knows this. Jensen Huang has been talking about test time scaling, essentially getting more performance out of every computational cycle, long before DeepSeek came along. This isn't a setback. This is the next evolutionary step of AI technology. The real story here is democratization. We're moving from an era where AI was the exclusive playground of trillion-dollar tech giants to a world where breakthrough innovation can come from anywhere. A small team with less than 200 employees just challenged the entire computational paradigm of artificial intelligence. For investors and tech enthusiasts, this isn't a moment of panic. This is a moment of unprecedented opportunity. The AI landscape is being redrawn in real time, and the companies that can adapt, innovate, and think differently will be the ones that survive and thrive. Nvidia's stock drop? It's not a wound. It's a battle scar in the most exciting technological revolution of our generation. As we stand at this pivotal moment, one thing becomes crystal clear. The DeepSeek R1 isn't just another technological breakthrough. It's a declaration that innovation knows no boundaries. No single company, no single country has a monopoly on genius. For everyone watching, whether you're a tech enthusiast, An investor, a student, or simply someone curious about the future, this is more than just a story about artificial intelligence. This is a story about human potential, about what happens when brilliant minds are pushed to their limits and decide to rewrite the rules entirely. The questions we're left with are profound. What happens when AI becomes so efficient that the barriers to entry collapse? How will industries transform when cutting-edge technology becomes accessible to everyone? And most importantly, what incredible problems might we solve when we democratize artificial intelligence? DeepSeek R1 isn't the end of a journey. It's the beginning of something extraordinary. If you found this deep dive as mind-blowing as I did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with someone who needs to understand how technology is about to change everything. Drop a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts on this technological revolution. And remember, the future isn't something that happens to us. The future is something we create.